Ah yes, the Telkom Towers. Millions have been spent on them and yet nothing to show for it. But before I get into that, ladies and gentlemen, please leave a like on this video, share it far and wide, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Alright, let's get into it.
Criminals must taste you.
Ma'am, can you give me protection from yourself?
Did I hear that correctly? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Newsflash. I'm your host, Joe Emilio. Thanks for tuning in. 250 million rand down the drain.
Here we go again.
The Department of Public Works and Infrastructure spent 250 million to renovate the Telkom Towers Building in Pretoria. However, they are now overrun by criminals and remain unoccupied. On Thursday, the 1st of August 2024, Minister of Public Works and Infrastructure Dean Macpherson and the City of Tshwane's Executive Mayor Cilliers Brink did an oversight visit to the building. Now, I think it was about a year ago, I did a story on how the Telkom Towers were standing empty for 5 years after the SAPs bought it. It was supposed to be the new head office for SAPs, but no one moved in. Well, apparently they did, but the only building that had been used by the South African Police Service, or SAPs, at Telkom Towers was evacuated following an inspection by Labor Department officials who were accompanied by police management. Yeah, that's right. SAPs bought the building, they were supposed to move in, or they did move in, and then they were told to evacuate because of health risks.
Make it make sense.
Go figure. But let's see how things are now. Brink said that their inspection revealed that the lifts in the building weren't working and that the wiring was rewired in a way that makes no sense and creates a health hazard. He added that there was no proper ventilation in the building and that the electrical light systems didn't work. Brink added that criminals have moved into the building and started stealing office and gym equipment. Employees who park their cars at the precinct find that their cars are stolen from the parking lot, he said. Macpherson said it was unacceptable that the building complex had been left vacant for the past 8 years, barely used. Yeah, and I totally agree with that. But just exactly how much was spent? Well, I will commission an independent report into the purchase of the former Telkom headquarters building in 2016 for 695 million rand and its subsequent renovation for 250 million rand.
That's some bullshit.
That's like over 900 million rand, guys. And to make matters worse, here's a look at how the building looks today. Doesn't this perfectly encapsulate the past 30 years of ANC rule? Just take a look at these photos. You could say this is South Africa, dilapidated and neglected. We're talking about 945 million rand going into this building, and this is the result. It's just like the countless millions of rands poured into the various SOEs, which are now either bankrupt or falling apart. But it's about time that some politicians start clamping down on corruption. And I hope it continues. I just worry that it's a bit too little, too late. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about all this, ladies and gentlemen. Are you happy to see that some politicians are clamping down on corruption? Or is this just a act? Let me know your thoughts. And while you're there, please leave a like on this video, share it far and wide, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I've got more content coming your way. And with all that being said, thank you for tuning in. Your Newsflash is in.
She's here because she's consistent and hits her routines when the time counts.
Pathetic. Hello.